Hello guys, this is Pop from Pop back at it again. How was your day, my boys and girls? Welcome. So sorry for the delay, a little bit of delay, as I'm not sure, but I should be live on TikTok as well. It should be. So not sure if everything's fine, but I hope everything is fine. Eventually the chat will tell me. So welcome Mizu. Yeah, you're on time, my man. Welcome. I got a spicy line for RDA, and it involves bears. I'm not following you on that, as I missed the core cards for bears. I missed the spell card, the UR. I think I only have one copies. You see, Bone Archfiend may lock you into Dark Synchros, Dark Dragon Synchros, but that only applies if it's summoned by its own effect. True. The problem is also the other boy. It's the Red Rising Dragons that locks you into Dark Dragon Synchro monsters. Am I right or not? If you can skill set RDA, do so now. So normal summon Red Resonator, special summon Bone Archfiend. Use Bone's level modulation effect to send Mirror Resonator to graveyard and modulate the tree. Make Polari. You don't need to spice RDA, it's already bastard. It's always possible to spice up Diamond. Remember that spicing up something does not mean making it better, but it could just mean to making it more original and more fun to play. Also, a base Nova and Void Ogre backed with 2 finish is plenty. It's actually 1 finish and 1 removal. Probably the removal is even better than finish if we want to be honest with that. Or it's just for the Saktik that negates the effect of all monsters with no levels, I guess. It's actually creative. Of course, Diamond, it's always like that. They will always refuse to address the skill as a problem. It's a guaranteed thing. Hi Brandon, welcome. Hi Leon. Wait, you have TikTok? Yeah, I do. I let's say I never used it enough, but lately I'm starting posting with a little bit of consistency over there. So as technically I can, I'm actually doing it right there. So I'm posting the shorts, so the duels specifically, and now I'm also trying to stream to dual stream. I don't think I get about that, Mizu, about the Nintendo Switch. Hi, Rakatewara. Bombardilo, Crocodilo, or Bomboni Guzini, Pap? I don't even know what you're talking about. Hi, Mikey, welcome. Which synchro deck is strongest right now, Pap? I mean, I think RDA. Pap, they are both Finnish, Chain and Golem. Ah, 2 Finnish. Okay. You meant Finnish Golem and Finnish Chain. Okay. Hi, Draco. Welcome, guys. How was your day so far? So, let's actually have the music of the game right now. So, honestly, I was a little bit in doubt if going for some more Stardust Acceleration, or if I just had to switch to a Bond Eliminate the Future. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was this thing, this doubt within me. I don't know what you think about that. Resonator is likely to read soon. It might even be tier 1 if Saladin Heroes gets nerfed a lot from Ballis this month. Wait, Drago, you mean that you expect them to be nerfed even more. I'm not sure about that actually. After what I saw with these new cards, I think these new cards raised the level of the meta. So I don't think heroes and salads are gonna be a target for the next ban list. That's at least what I think. But to be honest, it all will come, as always, to the KC Cup performance. That's just that. Exactly, Drago. Makes sense, me too. Saladin's already getting a nerf when KC Cup starts with the skill change. Yep, that's also true. That's also true. So I honestly don't think they. Okay, it's just if. I don't think they're gonna get nerfed, honestly, further, because the point is the power of the cards that were released with the latest box just makes so much sense that it was thought to be against the tier 1, just to make it so the tier 1, the currently tier 1s didn't need further nerfs. That's what I think, honestly. Hi Star Sultan, welcome. How was your day? It's gonna be fun. Are you ironic or what? Hi Guillermo, welcome on, man. How was your day? I think that RTA will be tier 2 at least. It's performing well on tournaments. Yep, I do think so as well. What are we doing today? Today we're trying more. We're trying more starter stuff. I just need to make up my mind about what. Like, do we want to? I think there's still plenty of stuff to try with the new skill, honestly. Maybe we can just keep on doing that, probably. Maybe giving up the invoked stuff, even though I just released it, so maybe we can try something else. No, I think I will give up this and eventually we'll make it back again. Hi, Alligator. My friend, how was your day? Welcome, welcome. Fusion Dragon Skill is genetic enough to let Predator run Vibiru. Which one? The new one you mean, Mitsu? Also, barely level up rewards into rank tickets, the evolution pill. It's honestly not bad in Tachinus. Nibiru's Fear Mode, Draw Unlock. Always indication of awful game state. Really? It depends. Have you played Spring Guns on stream? No, because I don't think I have all of them. I didn't even farm the guy, so. Can you summon Star Guardian in the skill? What's Star Guardian? Oh, you mean this? No, I don't have it. Takchini stuff. Yeah, you can, because it's a light monster, so you can. Don't know if it's good or not, but maybe Synchrons and Fortune Lady and Resonator's and Rose Dragons. Synchrons and Fortune Lady. I know for sure now already that wait a minute. I have to adjust this a little bit. Okay, now it's better. I know for sure that. Oh, wait a minute. Doing a mess. Oh, that's fine. I know for sure that there was a guy on YouTube, I think one of you guys, I think it was Asun that sent me a video of a guy putting out like 2 or 3 quasars, and he was with a super weird combo with the Fortune Ladies to draw a couple of cards, and the desynchro spell, I guess it was something like that, not sure about it, but so maybe they could have a synergy somehow, technically. Hi Ricky, can you try the old skill with the new synchro? That is something I want to do 100%, but I'm not sure it's yet the time to already go to the old skill. I think there is so much more to do with the new one, honestly. Oh, another rerun event. Very good day, actually. The Nintendo Direct was very promising, excited for the 5th of June. What are you waiting for, Gator? Even though I'm not super excited for Nintendo Switch 2, unless it will turn out to be a very good console. Like, I don't think I'm gonna invest in Tech Genius anyway, Mitsu. Yes, Sir Sultan, dinos are very good. That's super true. I don't have Tech Genius, but I just know that Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon can be so freaking good for any synchro deck. Just because it is so freaking generic, it does not lock you into anything. So it's really, really, really freaking good, honestly. Really freaking good. Oh, there you go. I'm starting to make my mind around it. To wrap my head around it. Oh, now it's better. Now we're ready. Okay. Sorry guys, I was adjusting the layout on TikTok, basically. Hi Yum Yum, welcome. How was your day? I'm doing fine, kind of excited. I'm having pizza this evening because of the Inter Milan football match, so... Hi Claudio, do you think Accel STARDUST Dragon can be used with Infernobles? It depends. It depends a lot, because honestly I think that it depends on what you wanna go for once that you go into the Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon. Now, for example, a lot of people have already asked me to try Flare with that, and they are so right, because now think about this very just that quickly, okay? Now with the Flare skill, if you brick and you just have the Sorcier or the Sage to flare in end, you can still normal summon the Sorcier or the Sage, use the skill, bring out the Necrosynchron, change the level of the Sage or the Sorcier to 6, and you have 6 plus 2 is gonna be Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon that on summon revives the level 2 Necrosynchron plus the bulb coming out from the deck, because you used Necrosynchron and you sent to the grave, and you summon the wind monster because Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon is wind, so you're gonna get Necrosynchron back on the field, Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon, that is an Accel Synchro Boe, and bulb out. All of this with one normal summon. And it's when you brick. So yes, technically it feels very, very, very good, honestly. No Draco Kiste, it's just that bad. It's just super bad, Mitsu, so it doesn't make sense. It's bad. I was more thinking about every actually free revive from graveyard after level reduced by will and used as a synchro material. I thought about that as well, but not with Fortune Ladies, but just because this guy is technically a spellcaster, and Fortune Lady Heavy requires you only a non-tuner spellcaster monster, so technically just an Alistair will be fine to summon the Fortune Lady Heavy. So that's the thing, of course. Titans are kinda decent too. Yeah, they seem, even though I still have to play with them a little bit more. Probably Diamond. Build this level 4 morphotronic synchro and give Quasar 3 attacks. Not sure giving Quasar more attacks is the way I want to go. I mean, the path I want to follow. I think I just want to put more stuff on the field. Accel Synchro Stardust Flare, exactly. Not sure about that. Probably someone, I mean, a kind without tomatoes, honestly. Tomato sauce. I don't really like tomato sauce on pizza. Even for some of you, maybe a lot of you, pizza is only with tomato sauce on top. I actually love it white. You can make Charles as a quick play. Not sure that is actually a good thing. Why would you want Charles as a quick play? But now what you have to think about is that technically, no, Accel Stardust Synchro Dragon is an Accel Synchro enabler that is a non-tuner. So that is lovely, honestly. Literally lovely. And you could even think about the fact, as it happened in one of my duels of the last video that I made, that when you use the effect of Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, what happens is that you can technically keep the Stardust Dragon that you summon with Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon. You can keep the Stardust Dragon, that by the way is unaffected as well, and synchro summon with the rest of your board. So thus having two monsters that are unaffected. So what happened in the last video that I made, I had Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, a couple of level 2 synchro monsters, and I had Crystal Wing, okay? So my opponent targeted the Crystal Wing, so Crystal Wing was already gone. So I decided to use Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon and synchro summon with the Crystal Wing, not the Stardust Dragon. So the result was that I had not one, but two monsters that were unaffected by card effects, and they were the Stardust Dragon, that is anyway a destruction negation, and I would not sleep on that, plus the Quasar that wasn't affected as well, because of course of the Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon. I can't follow you, Huts, on the Dark Genius stuff because I don't have them. You can make formula. Depends. You can make formula means only if you're going second and you have the Necro Synchro in the... No, actually you can't. You can't revive a non-tuner monster. Hi, Majestic Lord! If your Majestic is referred to the Majestic Star Dragon, well, you're gonna be super happy that I made not the last, but the previous video about Majestic Star Dragon. Mikey, what's good? What about yours? I don't know, it does not excite me, the fact that we have multiple attacks, honestly. What's the gimmick now, then? The camera? What? What are you talking about? Signal counters are a thing too. Not really, in my opinion. You can summon a Signal Warrior very easily, but I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Yeah, you can have the Signal Warrior. Actually, let's check it. You can have the boy... why do I have the cup on? You can have this guy during your opponent's turn be basically... as he can be destroyed by battle card effects, that's true, but you have to play Field Zone, so you have to somehow introduce Field Spell in this. And I honestly don't know how to do it. You should play an archetype that lets you search Field Spell, but how are you supposed to do that? Sì, ho spago. Sì, sono italiano. Yep. Scrap Iron Signal could be good in the Quasar line. Exactly, Yum Yum. Exactly. I thought it, you said it. I always have some pizza too. Yeah, guys, that's... I almost don't like pizza with tomato sauce. I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some days where I just feel like, you know, I want to have a classic margarita and that's okay. But usually I never want tomato sauce on pizza. For me, usually just mozzarella, and I mean my favorite one usually is it's sausage, chips, and mozzarella probably, and it's white. Yeah, Mikey. Hi, Kovacs. Welcome, my man. Don't tell me, Pap, your margaritas with cheese and tomato slices? No, no, that is another sort of pizza that I actually like. No, margarita is with the tomato sauce, of course. It's like, it annoys me. It is just too much simple. That's why I actually rather prefer to change. Hi, Mr. Welcome, my man. No, Mr. I'm not streaming at 4 p.m., but I think it's, I mean, oh, yeah, it is a Europe thing? The hour change. We had, at the end of March, we had a time change when we went an hour further. So, that's the thing. Like, I'm still streaming, my streams still start at 5 p.m. If for you it's an hour earlier, it's because you're not when there was the hour change. Yeah, Mulatikura Skater and Down Walker are very good to extent. How is Albunner? Welcome, my friend. Hi Pon, hi Pep, will you make a Wind Witch deck that with Excel Synchro Dragon? Definitely. I mean, I already have an idea, guys, that I'm sure that if I tell you, someone is gonna steal it. So I really hope that you will remember that is my idea, okay? Because I wanna give you guys the ideas. I need sometimes to make them work because, as you know, I have a job, so it's just tough to make everything as soon as possible. But you know what we can finally summon thanks to Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon? It's something a lot of you are going to love, and it's this guy. This is the guy you can special summon, that you can synchro summon during your opponent's turn, and that was almost impossible to turn into an Excel Synchro. Now, thanks to Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, summoning this guy during your opponent's turn is real. So it's not only it can be not only a destroy all the cards on the field, but it could also be negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. So you can summon this, and this does not miss the timing. So it's a better Black Rose. It's a better Black Rose Synchro Dragon that you can summon during your opponent's turn, and you can only summon it with the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. That's the sad truth. And I will come to that somehow at a certain point, but I need time. I just need time. Hats, I literally skipped the box, that's why I don't have Tech Genius like at all. Chips, potato chips, yep. Like... Okay, I was wrong. Fries. Sorry, Gedro. It was fries, actually. I said potato chips, but it's technically fries. Hi, Stoic. I never thought about it. I never thought about adding the Necrot stuff, but technically we could. We could add the Necrot stuff as well, but again, the final... at the end of the day, it all comes to what's your hand board. Like, what do you want your hand board to be? That's just that. Hi, Sakach. Greetings from Italy. Mikey, luckily for me, I'm gonna eat that in 2 hours, I guess. Yeah, Pon, don't tell me. Daylight saving time, exactly, Leon. That's what the hour change was for. I don't know, honestly. More Stardust acceleration, I guess. Ciao, Blue Leo, buonasera. What about agents? Agents could be something else, but I'm sure that without their own skill, it could be just a problem. Even though, again, you could just play Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon in the agents deck. So having at least one Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon can change all of the Synchro decks. All of the decks that rely on Synchro Summon can be changed then thanks to Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. That's just it. Yeah, the counter trap. I actually think I said that in the box review. I'm pretty new to the game. Hi, average man. I have a Satara deck, but what should I focus on? On what you like, my man. Unless you're a competitive player, just focus on what you like. Why not, Diamond? Again, you're missing something very important. You do not need to use the Stardust Dragon for the Synchro Summon. So you're wrong. You can just tribute him, summon the Stardust Dragon, and then use two different other monsters on the field to go into Kydrake. So to summon Kydrake, you can just have Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon on the field, and then a level 3 tuner and a level 5 non-tuner, as long as they are wind. Actually, as long as the wind tuner is machine. As long as the tuner is a wind machine type. That's it. And you're gonna end on a Kydrake that cannot be negated because it's gonna be unaffected by card effects. Plus the Stardust Dragon. That is gonna be unaffected as well. So actually, wait, do I pop my own Stardust with this? I probably do. Because this saves you from your opponent. So yeah, you're gonna pop your own Stardust Dragon. That's sad, but still, it's gonna be there. Hi, not so welcome. No, Gator, just because I'm dumb, but I'm not a British English speaker. I wish I was that good, but I'm not. It's better than Black Rose, Mr. Mist. It's just rude that it's better than Black Rose, because at least Kydrake does not nuke himself, you know what I mean? Peter, I guess you played against someone that didn't know how to play the Stardust Dragon. I want a video of Dinosaur Group. Banks, it won't happen because I don't have my Selenosaurus. Wait, are the fries on the actual pizza like a topping? Yeah, fries. You never ate fries on pizza, guys? Seriously? Also, what Pappy's saying? What you mean? About what? Hi, Chimichanga, welcome. Exactly, Chimichanga. As for the first thing I said in the stream, it just makes all of the flare builds just step above. Exactly, Diamond. Unaffected nuke is definitely scary. It's either an affected nuke or an unaffected negate all of the field. No, Algator, because the Stardust you summon, because this says it's unaffected only from your opponent's activated effects, and technically Kydrake is yours, so no. That's the only bad thing that I see there with Kydrake, but you know what? If I negate everything, who cares? Yeah, fries on pizza is weird, but I'm sure I would eat it. Yum Yum, trust me. Try it and let me know. Try it and let me know. Try just fries with how do you call porchetta in English? Like it's either fries and sausage, or just how do you say porchetta? I don't know, honestly. No, okay, not on a restaurant, of course, but in a pizzeria, though, yes. You have to, Brendan, trust me. No, Diamond, no. You know, I'm not really into, yeah, I know Italian traditions. I love some of them, but for the most part, I like to test stuff, and that's myself. I just tried it, I love it, and yeah, I can't come back. Yeah, Peter, but keep in mind, Droplet and Darkhold are effective against everything. It's not just Stardust that, of course, suffers them. Keep in mind, any deck dies to a starting Droplet to begin with. For the Darkhold, we can have some discussion, but Stardust does not die to his Darkhold, as I showed you guys. Plus, what other decks actually can survive from a Darkhold? Salads, because they have the thing in the grave. Also RDA, because they have the Soulbirds in grave. It's not bacon, Vilkitter. It's like, it doesn't sound very Italian. And you know what? Now I have to be a little bit. I have to tell you this. I'm not only Italian. I'm from the city when the pizza was invented. I'm from Naples, literally. So trust me when I tell you something about pizza. It's a little bit weird to say this, but yeah. No, it's not bacon. Oh jeez, how do you? I'm gonna type that right now. I want to see it. It says it's a pork roasted over coals with a special combination of flavors, salt and pepper, just the way tradition dictates. But yeah, I don't know if I don't think there's a specific translation. Spit roasted pork, I guess. That's how you say it, technically. Exactly, Trago. But what happens when small word a mano hits the field? What's that? A filthy peasant. Pesto pizza changed my life. God bless Italy. Yeah, that's good as well. Pastrami? No, it's not pastrami, but pastrami is good as well. And post it on Discord. You want me? Algator, do you really want guys me to start being a little bit more like social? Maybe I should do it somehow. Like I'm just using TikTok now, so maybe I could go with Instagram as well. I technically have already the account, so but I never really used that in a social way. Diamond, that's what my father will say. That's what not really my father, because my father is not a pizza lover, but that is what my people of my city will tell me. That's actually what they tell me. Probably so. Pizza talks are room on Discord when? Cooking channel when? I wish I was able to. Stardust Pizza Warrior. Guanciale is so hard to find here. Yeah, because it's this part of the pork of the pig, not the pork, the pig. It's this part here it's very soft, and it's the ideal ingredient for the carbonara. That's what you technically should use for your carbonara. You should use guanciale. That is this part of the pig. Peter, in my opinion, Herald is better. Herald is better because it's an omni negation, because it's a float gate itself, and because after you use the negation, it also gives you another interruption. So there's no comparison for me. Oh, Gator, that is a freaking good idea. That is a freaking good idea. So I don't think people are actually interested in my live. So maybe who's member could be interested. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I only have to choose the way to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gator. You're always so precious, my man. Diamond, as you're writing it a lot of time just so that you don't make mistakes when you speak with another Italian, it's with just one L. So it's exactly how you wrote it, but it's just one L. Guanciale. It's not guanciale. Guanciale. Exactly, Diamond. Carbonara is probably one of my favorite plates. Yeah, guys. Okay. I think we spent almost an hour talking about this. Let's go into the good stuff, right? Let's go into what we have to do. So, goodbye to invoked synchron. We don't care about this anymore. I don't even know how to call it, but then we'll change it. Let's start from this first, okay? So let's put away what we don't need, okay? I think we could further explore the Cyber's Gadget combo, probably. Thanks, Yumiu. Peter, because the spaghetti are meant to be eaten, not broken. That's it. Okay, guys, where do we want to go with this? Like, there's the Cyber's Gadget to explore further, but I'm not sure what I want to end on. Like, I know this thing could be very nice. I was also thinking about having... actually, thank you so much. King Hero, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. So, we have... Talk food is never a waste of time. You're right, Naso. You're right. Super true, Diamond. Super true. And actually, in Rome, Rome is the city where carbonara was invented. That's why you pizza big time. Okay, let's go. So we have the Cyber's Gadget to go with, and I'm not sure. Like, of course, as you could see from my latest video, the Jet Warrior is literally the best way to go if you wanna extend with more synchro summon, with more high level synchro summons, because Jet Warrior comes back. Basically, using Jet Warrior means, especially, it's so good, especially going second, because going second you bounce a card. It does not miss the timing. Also, yeah, what's good is that Jet Warrior Engrave means you can transform any level 2 or lower into level 5. So this is the easiest way to go into a Crystal Wing at the end of your combo. But I wanna see how can we understand this. Is there a way to make Cyber's Synchron work? You know what I do not love about Cyber Synchron is that it cannot special summon itself. That's what I hate about this. Like, it's good and maybe you can have some sort of protection in your extra monster zone, but honestly, the fact that it does not have any way to special summon itself just upsets me. Don't tell me, Sir Brunner. I'm already starving. No, you can't, because you can't summon Xyz. So it's just Synchro Fusions. I think you should consider shooting Riser as a limit 1. Oh, we can actually. We can. I'm not sure why, because technically we have the guy that excels synchros, summons. But yeah, I mean, I have Crystal Wing now, but we can go. We're actually trying to explore another path right now. Accel Synchro into power and section can freeze the turn. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking, if going into Crystron, because we could go into Crystrons as well with this build, but I'm not sure I want to go straight into Crystrons. I want to try something else before. Yeah, Mr. You're right about that. Ciao, Crow. Buonasera, come stai? Tough decision, Drago. Hi, Maroon, welcome. It's gluttony. Chicken pizza. That is something for me as well, even though Italians will not love that. Huh. So, what are we? Okay, we need to understand. I probably want to go into Junk Converter. What if we use the effect of Jet Synchron to get the Junk Converter guaranteed? I was thinking about the Tatsunoko combo, but the problem with Tatsunoko is that it's water, so we can't do that. Something that synchro summons with your stuff in ends? Tutto bene, Crow. Sì, bello forte sì. Potrebbe... Sicuramente sarà in tier. Fra un po'. Lo scopriremo. Fine settimana sarà in tier sicuro. I wish someday we get a synchro card that sounds like Duck Synchrons in anime. Subject level instead of addition. It's... You mean like... the bears. The polar bears. The Ursarctic, right? You mean Ursarctic, basically. Okay, let's focus on this. We have 2 normal summons that we have to use. Right? In the grave, we have Formula Synchron and 2 non-tuner. I don't know if I want to use Jet. It depends. It could be a nice special summon. An easier way to go into Jet Warrior though, so maybe we should just play this somehow. While for Cyber's Gadget, I don't know. It's nice that it gives you the token, of course. But again, let's actually focus on this. What could be the best turn 1 to go with? Makes sense, Drago. Yeah, it's Tatsunoko, but it's water, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Yum. Sì, questo nuovo meta è più balanced. Sì, infatti. C'è un sacco di roba forte. Peppa tried to do max synchro into Speedrunner into Clear Wing Rider, but it's tough. You need a level 10 wind synchro like Shooting Star Tag Genius. Why max synchro though? That's true as well, Nima. Hi, Galaxy, welcome, my man. So, yeah, it's kind of tough, honestly. It's kind of tough, honestly, if you ask me. It's tough because we have to choose what to go with in the end. We can't Trishula, so what can we actually achieve? Let's think about it, right? Because it all comes to that in the end. There's an easy path for Stellar Wind Wolfray. There's an easy path for Stellar Wind Wolfray because if you summon Gadget and and you revive anything from the grave, you can just go 4 plus will synchron into Gadget, into Wolfray, and then you will start pumping him up so easily. So easily. That could be another way to go with. Another path that I would like to go is the Master Flare Hyperion. You know why? Because as Jamie suggested in the last stream, I don't think she's here right now, but she suggested to summon this guy, the Angel of Zera. Why? Because every time you banish this guy, you can special summon it. So imagine having access to a level 8 synchro that comes back each time. That would be lovely. So imagine this guy, you banish it for either the Stardust Chronicles Spark Dragon, right? Is an effect by other cards effect. We can focus on this, or we can just focus on the boy, on the Master Flare Hyperion that banishes a Fairy type monster, right? You banish the Angel of Zera, and in the next standby phase, he comes back. So, wow. It's, anyway, a 2800 guy. I don't know. What do you want to see? Mistworm could be our Excel Synchro Trishula for this deck. Yu-Gi-Oh! Spicy Kydrake combo. If we... Yeah, but it's not water, we can't summon it, Diamond. That's the problem. If we go to Kydrake, though, we have to just change that completely and go into just Speedroids. I guess that would be the play then. Yeah, Diamond, probably it's the only one. Is it just me, or is Cursed King Siegfried's artwork? King Siegfried? Exactly, Drago. Hi, Trixie, and welcome. What do we try today? You know what? You're gonna choose. Let me have a poll. Let me have a poll straight away. Let me be quick. So you decide, guys. So of course, first, don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you, my boys and girls. Super important to leave a like. Even if you're on TikTok, guys, don't forget to leave a like. Like. Thank you so much. And let's go into the poll, right? So start a poll. What should we focus on? Speedroid, Stardust, Kydrake, Excel. Then Fairy Stardust, Zera returns. What else? What else did we say? Speedroids, Zera. What else did we say? We said another one. What did we say? Oh, Wolfwind. Stellar Wolfwind. Stellar Wolfwind and Quasar. Don't get me wrong. We'll probably do all of this, but just to decide what to start on today. You can use Tatsunekro. Question is how we can abuse Angel of Zera effect. You have two ways, Soulburner. Yes. You lost me. Either Master Flare Hyperion as the target to banish for its effect, or Stardust Chronicles Spark Dragon. This says banish a card and make him unaffected. So you banish the Zera and the Zera comes back. I would kind of love to see this guy in action, honestly. At that point, we should try to use the quick play spell that gives him a permanent attack. You know, that could be interesting. In an affected guy on comment, that becomes insanely huge. Wait. Also, we can get also Excel Synchro back technically on the field. Choose your toppings now. For the pizza, Mikey? I could. Maybe at the end of the stream I could. You know what? You know why I can actually? Because I have to ask Mary's as well for her pizza. You know. It depends on you if we can make it consistent even without their skill. Hi Senrex, I have a question. Tell me, my man, Sharks or this new Stardust deck? Which one reaches cogs easier? That's tough, honestly. For this question, you have to give me at least a couple of days more, and we see how the meta settles. Anyway, even if Stardust reveals itself to be better, honestly, the Shark deck is just easier to play. Like, you just shut down the Grave with Abyss Dweller, and honestly, 90% of the times, having Dweller on the field just means that you won. So it's an easy path to follow, if you ask me. Oh, Tatsunaka. It's the zombie lock, right? Fairy Starter sounds fun as frick. Speedride version would be a free to play. It depends. Yumi, who are you talking about? Who can I summon with Necrosynchron? You should add a Shooting Riser option. We could technically. We'll see what happens now. Let's see what you choose first, and then we'll see. Hey, Cybers Luvial, thank you so much for subscription, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Voltec, from the TikTok chat. Thanks, my man. I'm trying to do my best. Oh, guys, of course, don't forget, please vote. First, leave a like to the stream, and then vote in the poll, and we'll see who's winning right now. Actually, Speedride Engine is a good boost for Quasar Dragon. We'll see. We'll see, because the problem here would be that we could probably fall for the trap of being locked into Wind Synchro Monster. So the poll's going crazy. It's Shiwei Tai? Where, really? I will have it as well, Galaxy. It's a big time. Oh, 33. Yep, but that's a problem though, Yum, because you negate its effect, and that's kind of the cool part, right? You want a monster that is unaffected by card effects. So that's why I don't want to summon it with that. Yap269, I have a TikTok account. I'm streaming right now on TikTok, so guys, you can go and greet me on that as well. I'll appreciate that. Also, if you leave a follow on that as well. Tuning Wear is pretty good. It's level 1 or 2 and draws every time he goes to grave. Okay, let's check Tuning Wear. But the problem of that guy though is that we can't special summon it. Can be treated as a level 2 monster when used for a synchro summon. If this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon, draw 1 card. I mean, technically we don't care about this. Like, technically you can revive it either with junk or with gadget, right? Technically. I mean, this could be an idea. I mean, even though you have to mill it somehow. You can't search it, you have to mill it. I mean, we can search it technically. We can search it with the Where Art Thou. But then how you discard it? Now with the skill, because you use Where Art Thou, you have already used the skill. Can you shoot us the Zera combo if they choose Speedroid? It's just an idea in my mind, Rig. It's not a ready combo. So I don't know. I have to create it. I know it's possible. I just have to create it. Everything's so close. Gladio, I don't have Dark Lords, I can't. Kydrak version technically winning, okay. Yes, you can. Sadna build. There's no lock, just for cards. Terror Top, Borg, and the Car Turbo. These are the guys, the locks or not? Yeah, but adding other meat to the fire like Synchro Dilemma will not help the deck. Adding more cards that you can't search, or a card that you already can't search, it's just making the combo less and less consistent. True Diamond. Unless, if I'm not wrong, unless you go for the tuners of Nordic. There's a Nordic monster that said you can synchro summon with the cards in hand somehow, if I remember correctly. Okay, guys, I think we can end the vote. 7 minutes. Guys, there are 48 votes. Can we have 2 more votes so we go to 50 straight away? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to leave a like as well, please, and thank you. Can we reach 50 likes, guys? I see 43. We can reach 50. Come on, let's do it. Hand the poll. Let's see who won. And the winner is... The winner is Speedroid Stardust Kydrak XL. Okay. Hi, Isaiah Nelson. Welcome, my man. It's Speedroid Kydrak time. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it, guys. Let's freaking do it. Okay, so let's give up the guy for now. Let's start from the Speedroid part. So let's keep Quasar. Let's keep also Crystal Wing for now. We'll see. I definitely want to have Kydrak 100%. Then we want the Terror Top. Now the problem is we can play the Win, but the Win locks us into just Wind monsters, right? Let me check this real quick. You cannot activate monster effects for the rest of this turn except Wind monsters. Nah. It depends. It depends. No, because then you can't activate the Will Synchrons effect. So no, we can't. Never mind. So the consistency will depend. Oh, we also have this guy that when it's summoned, gives you all the materials back if we have the room. Ooh. Wow. Then what else? The level change, it's until the end of this turn. That is something to take into account. What else? These can use multiple stuff like tuners, right? These can use more non-tuner monsters, but just one tuner, and that's fine as well. No worries, Sahad. No worries. Exactly, Subburner. Don't ask for that. Don't ask for that. So, I'm not sure about Jet, honestly. Not sure Jet is needed, but we'll see. This guy also is very nice to use technically because this gives you... Yeah, this gives you a token equal, with the level equal to the level of the synchro you summoned. This could be interesting as well. We have 2 normal summon, let's remember that. I guess I want triple Taketomborg. Except wind. Yeah, I mean, we could technically go just for wind monsters in the turn. So that is not a problem, honestly. We could technically go with just wind monsters. I definitely want to play a Gohira, right? I guess that's needed. So the special summon needs to be played. What else? The Car Turbo also is a special summon. If you control a wind monster, we have to play it. I don't know how many though. Also, you cannot activate monster effect for the rest of the season except wind monsters. These could be sort of a problem. Our normal summon should be probably the double yo-yo to revive a speedway monster from grave. Or we can just go with this as a normal summon, to be honest. Just the junk synchron if we need it. It could be young Scar Boy. Hi Spaghetti God, welcome, my man, how was your day? So, yeah. We have to figure out a lot of strategy here. From your hands, not really. I don't know if... We have to make a choice here. Do we want it to focus on junk synchro normal summon or on speed rate stuff normal summon? That's the question. We can also special summon this thing, that's true, eventually. Because the issue is that we can't special summon, we can't have this thing in the grave. So we have to think about this very carefully. Free special summoner, I think we have to play this 100%, right? Is there else we need to summon? That's the question. 3-2, we can easily go into Agoira. These only at the end. These only at the end of the combo, basically. I was thinking about Quasar, Crystal Wing, and Herald, but we can't do it because Herald is limited one. Jeez. We should definitely be able to play the Clear Wing Rider as well. Dude, I told you go up. You told me what? Yeah, but why playing one yo-yo huts? Like, we can't search it. Guys, we can't search the speedway stuff. So the deck can beat Red Dragon if you're in second turn. Prince of Cats. Which deck? This is just something I'm creating right now. Your speedwise can search your synchrons if you have converter. Yeah, but you can grab converter. Like, it's a converter is a searcher technically because you can grab a tuner. No, wait. Speedways can search converter, can search synchrons. Not sure I want to make it a converter thing though. Add one synchron deck. It would be just a way to send, more of a way to send the stuff to grave. Not sure I want to do that. Are we focusing on Crystal Wing or what? What do we want to end? What we want to achieve in the end? So in the end, we need at least a level 3 synchro, a level 3 tuner, and a level 5. That could probably Agoida, with the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon on the field. But do we want something more? The problem is that if we summon this guy on the field... If we summon this guy... if he destroys everything, how do you protect your other stuff? In case the effect of all face-up cards on your opponent currently controls. The effect is only for your opponents. Okay, that is cool. Okay, that could be done then. So we have to create a board Okay, and then at the end we special summon the card turbo with the Agoida coming back. Okay, now everything is taking its own spot. So normal summon Junk Synchron, get the level 2 Speed Warrior, level 5 into Agoida, and the first summon is done. Then we have the second summon. At this point, I'm not sure we need Jet Synchron, probably. We just don't. So then we go second Junk Synchron, so let's suppose we need a couple of Jet Synchron, or Junk Synchron as a normal summon. And you go... You revive what then? Maybe the second summon is not Junk Synchron? Can it be a Speed Raid monster to revive? I could use the Speed Raid Hoja Kid, or Hoaji Kid. Oh, it's level 3 though. Would you summon as a level... No, we need it to be a little bit lower. No, in fact, it's just, you know, an extender basically. Hi, Yuri Limodi. Pap, try what 16DM is saying, and what he's saying. 1 terror, 2 board guys, 1 card turbo, that's enough. But how can that be enough, man? I'm sorry. I mean, and if you don't draw it, what do you do? Yum, why do you think that's good? Why playing 1, 2, and 1 is the way? And actually, we're trying to understand what's the combo step by step, guys. You can't summon a Coral Dragon Pool and make it 007. You can search Yo-Yo with Turtle before you skill. Of course, Ats, of course. But do you realize, guys, it's just 1 card out of 20? So you can't rely on a search. That's never gonna happen, guys. You need only 1 turbo. Why? It's not a sure thing. Pipe for the second summon for the draw. It's a level 4 tuner though that we have to adjust somehow though also. I do have the Breed Dragon, but I'm not sure that's the best thing for now. Like, why should we not go simply into another Junk Synchron? Oh no! Oh no! I do have it. It's another Junk Synchron summon. So it's double Junk Synchron, because the first one is Agoida, and the second one is the level 5 tuner. It's gonna be Azusa. So we go 5+5 into Stardust Warrior. What do you think about that? And then no, why should we do that? I mean, I would love to get some Stardust Warrior on the field also, because Agoida can come back, of course. And then it should be Taketomborg, special summon, plus Will Synchron. It makes Axel, Synchro Stardust Dragon. At this point we can go Quasar. If I go instead this, I could go Quasar. Okay. Okay, wait, I'm almost following. No, but if we go Quasar plus Kydrake. Wait. Quasar plus Kydrake. Follow me. I got Quasar plus Kydrake combo. Let's play the Chambara that gives us something. Banish it eventually. Hear me out, Quasar plus Kydrake. So we're doing Overtake. Stables. What's the best stables currently? Let's just put this just for who knows. I'm not sure about the last spot, but I mean technically I should play a level 7 at least for this guy, I think. Let's just fill it, but just because, honestly. Literally. Follow me and you'll be amazed. Let's try. The problem of when Algator is that we wanna play that, we are locked into just Wind Monster and we can't use Junk Synchron. In fact.
A duelist's job is to give life to their cards. Let's rev it up! It seems we are left with no other choice but to duel. Duel! It's my turn.
The perfect end. The perfect end. But, and we're going first. Okay, we need to Junk Synchro for this combo. So I'm giving up the Terror Top just because it's the most unlikely to draw. Okay? So we start with the reveal. We got the There's a Way, just because again. And you need 2 Junk Synchron for this combo. So we got the second Junk Synchron to hand. We send the continuous spell to grave. We got the wheel. Okay. First, normal summon. Sonic Warrior. Agoira. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Second normal summon. Junk Synchron. Revive Speed Warrior again. Chambara, or also the other one, actually, we don't care really. Honestly, we don't care. Now, special summon of Take Tomborg. Level 8, Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Reviving the formula. Axel Synchro, actually, let's go into Quasar straight away. And then Card Turbo special summon because we control a Wind Monster. And Agoira coming back from the grave because you control a Tuner Speedway Monster. And then that means next turn we're gonna have an unaffected Stardust Dragon and an unaffected Kydrake. Because 3+5 is Kydrake. Oh my jeez! The problem is that it's a too many cards combo. That's the only problem. But dude... That's what happens there.
I knew you'd try that. I activate my monsters. The hopes of the world. Take flight.
That's what you can summon. You can summon any of this. It's unaffected. You can summon any of this and it's unaffected. So if you play this, you can have the other 2 boys. So it's Quasar plus the 2 boys. Oh my, you can choose. It's up to you. You got Kydrake, for example. You negate everything!
I synchro summon a monster.
In fact, negate,
Still hope for me. I set a
and we have still a Omni negation and the Destruction negation.
my turn. My draw. Slow down. This is the
Frick you! You're not gonna banish my stuff, dude. Frick you! Oh my! Oh my! This can come. Oh no, this can give you attack actually. Oh jeez. This is a Winds tuner. That's the only bad thing. Otherwise, we could have summoned Junk Synchron. That's it. Quasar will die in the process, though. Only if you decide to nuke, though. Only if you decide to nuke. Oh, the Blue Dragon to go. Okay, for the Windlock. And then I Sphere mode. You could technically, yes. Thanks, Yugioh, I guess. Without will level change, by the way, that's true. Yeah, guys, it is coming. It is coming. We just need to understand where we can go further. I guess keep in mind that this can be done even with just one Speedroid monster. Because if you have Synchro Overtake, it can count as the level 3 that we summoned instead of the Taketomburg. So maybe the only one you really need is gonna be Car Turbo. Wow. So this could be somehow very consistent. Because again, Synchro Overtake can replace one of the level 3, of the 2 level 3. So your combo could just be one Synchron monster, the other one is gonna be added by the skill. So it's just one Junk Synchron in your hand, and one between Car Turbo and Taketomburg, I guess. And Synchro Overtake. It's still your car combo, probably. Otherwise, where do we stop? We need to understand where do we stop in case we do not have that. The only bad thing is that there's no wind monster mentioned on any Synchro monster. If we could summon a wind monster with this, that could be nice. That would have been nice. I mean, keep in mind, look at this. We can still do this. You revive this. Look at this. Okay? You change the level by 3, and you go into Crystal Wing! You could still do this, technically. After you negated everything, in case it's not enough.
I activate my monster's effect. I'm not scared to go. I am now my monster. I activate
Frick you.
my monster's effect.
This is the strength of our bond.
Wow. But the 2 Junk Synchros are mandatory. Just one. Just one. Keep in mind, you need just one because the other one is gonna be given to you by the skill. Because you reveal Junk Synchron, you shuffle any other card you don't need, and you get the On Your Mark Gets a Duel that gives you the second Junk Synchron. Let me see the weight. Unaffected Crystal Wing would be insane. You can have the unaffected Crystal Wing as well. You can have the unaffected... I mean, is really unaffected Crystal Wing better than unaffected Quasar? Come on, guys. Rex, be serious. Be serious. Wow. I want to try... What happens if I do not have everything? Like, can I still go into something? I was thinking about what happens if... I want to try another thing. If we have just one monster, what do we end on? If we have just one level 3 monster, and 1 junk synchron. We're gonna end on...
Duelist's job is to give
let's see on what, actually.
I am not Duel.
Okay. Let's just suppose it's just 1 card. Let's suppose we don't have the spell card. So what happens when we brick? Okay. Okay. Actually, we should also check what happens when we have none of this. But we're gonna go through all of this. So let's start with the skill, right? Reveal. Let's say we return the tuning, right? So on your mark, get set duel. Getting the junk synchron. You send this to grave. First normal summon.
My monster's effect. The tuner monster jump synchron. Jump synchron's effect. Sprint on in, speed warrior.
So first level 5, Agoida.
I synchro summon a
Then second normal summon.
the tuner monster jump synchron's effect. Sprint on in, speed warrior.
Chanbara. So now let's suppose
I synchro summon a monster.
we just have 1 level 3. Let's suppose we just have this.
I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, we can choose. If we have just one, we can just we're not having Kai Drake. We're not having Kai Drake basically. So we go with this, of course.
Okay. I synchro summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. The synchro.
Yeah. You stop here. You stop here, and next turn, you're supposing we don't have synchro overtake, because if you have synchro overtake, would have been the same. Okay. So in this case, you will just have an unaffected Quasar plus an affected Stardust Dragon. That's what you're gonna have. These unaffected, and then you go. I mean, you can still decide to go into something else, but we're going into Quasar with this. There you go, and that's it. If you break and have only one of the level 3 without synchro overtake. Keep in mind, with synchro overtake, we're gonna still done everything. Okay? Okay, let's finish this quick.
Attack shooting Quasar down. The first shooting Quasar Dragon's effect.
And the last thing is gonna be what? That's true, Subburner. Rainbow News can go over only above Quasar, but not Crystal Wing. You're right. Yeah, but there are very few case scenario. Maybe we could even talk, you know what about? Red Nova Dragon. Red Nova Dragon, we can go over an affected Quasar, but not over Crystal Wing. So, you're right. Something to be taken into account, of course. I want to put another level 7 in here. Because if we decide to summon Clear Wing Rider, we can have a couple of level 7. I want to give up. Technically, we should give up Chambara, right? We should give up Chambara because we have the Junk Warrior in the grave. The Junk Warrior in the extra deck. So we should give up Chambara, I guess. And we play the other level 7 that is Clear Wing. Like this. So if we decide to go into this guy, we can still have these two and have more negations. Yep. So having a Quasar plus these two. Wow. Wow. That is a lot. That is a freaking lot. Look at what I say when you bricked. You can still go into Quasar, Stardust Dragon, and Stardust Dragon. If I break, We'll check this. You mean break completely? It's just 2 junk synchron, you mean, I guess, right? So let's try it. Let's see if I just have the 2 junk synchron. Let's suppose I just have junk synchron, okay? Let's see what happens. Thanks, Ats. Thank you so much, Mew. Black Rose Moonlight also? No, I mean we need the target, guys, for the level 11 speedrun monster.
Witness the bond with my cards. I'll prove that nothing.
Exactly, Gator. I lock myself later. So this. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm just getting it to go first every time. So we have the full combo, but let's suppose we don't. Okay. Let's suppose we don't, and let's suppose we just have junk synchron. Okay.
I activate my spell card. Tuning.
Okay. Yeah, let's use the skill anyway. But again, here it's just for testing purpose. Now let's do like that, so we don't fall into temptation.
From my hand, I activate a continuous.
So let's suppose we just have junk synchron, okay? I mean, wait, I should have needed a couple of junk synchron. Okay, we can still make it good with a couple of junk synchron. Okay, we got them.
Activate a spell card.
Okay, just a couple of junk synchron. What happens?
I activate my monster's effect. The tuner monster jump synchron's effect. Sprint on in, Speed Warrior. Okay.
Honestly, at this point, you don't go for the second level 5 because you don't need it. So what you do is you revive probably level 2, I guess. Right?
Sprint on in, Speed.
And then you go 8.
Okay. I
And you have Quasar with the changing levels.
monster's effect. The synchro.
You have Quasar by changing levels. That's everything you can have. So if you just have double junk synchron, you just have this. You change this level to 3, and we're good. And that's it. In case you were asking.
I will do what I must do.
Guys, you can summon the level 7 Black Rose Moonlight out of the effect of Moon Rider. True, Akram, you're right. One Fiendish Chain, Handle, Crystal Wind. Yeah, Fiendish Chain is a continuous effect, actually.
You're not the only one full of surprises. I activate the host.
So if you just have junk synchron, you're gonna brick into an unaffected Quasar. If you brick, it's just an affected Quasar.
I'll rev it up.
That's it.
Flash through my limit.
Again, faking that we do not have this in hand.
What will you do now? I end my turn. I'm not attacked. Quasar Drop Pitch.
Hi, Antonius. Thanks, my man.
If I keep dueling like this, I will be demoted. The power of my bond over yours was the determining factor.
Gently. Thanks, Abonner. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that, my boys and girls. Nice, Sungai Kasing. Hi, Osmo. Welcome, my man. What's your day? Super True Lost. Keep in mind, you can just negate with Quasar the Fiendish Chain. Okay, guys, I guess this is the thing. We can probably decide to go for something else. For the... I think we need to understand... I'm playing triple Veiler. I don't know if we have to adjust the ratios. Like, this guy is a free it's a free thing. Remember, you know what's great is when you go second and you can go into Kai Drake. Wow. Kai Drake would be very nice going second, especially if you still have another normal summon to go with. Eventually. And what else? Not sure about the Veiler though, you know? Is it really the best staple right now? Yeah, probably it is. Probably it is. I mean, let's have YTT hide my my speed. Bro, it's speed. S-P-E-E-D. What's the problem of speed? What the heck? Give me a break, bro. Let's go online right now. Remove 2 card turbo, not 2 junk converter. No, I want the full combo to be ready. I mean, it's true that technically with the junk converter, you can still have the combo. But, I don't know. Konami's accessing creator. Subaru Sausage, I think those are both 2 very good options. Yeah, Tynangle could be good, does Mosmo.
Jaden, I know you and I will have a fun duel.
All right, get your game on. Duel.
It's my turn.
Draconic Contagio, and we have full combo. You know what? You know that this could be a problem? How do we handle this? This is a problem, guys. This is a freaking problem. Oh no, we send it to the grave with the skill. We send it to the grave with the skill. Wow! Yes, because otherwise when you summon Junk Synchron, you can't revive anything from the grave. Wow, guys, wow. Wow, wow. Okay, let's use this first. Let's return these, right? Because we're gonna get another one with the On Your Market Set Duel. So the Speedoid Certop is there to be sent to grave and to keep the On Your Market Set Duel eventually for the longer duels. So, oh wait, we start with this. We got the missing piece, that is the card turbo. Skill. Sending this, we need room.
Junk Synchron!
Jump Synchron's effect. Sprint on in, Speed Warrior.
Speed Warrior?
Agoira is here and is stopped here.
I synchro summon a monster.
Second normal summon.
The tuner monster.
Junk Synchron!
Jump Synchron's effect.
Sprint on in!
Sprint on in, Speed Warrior.
Now we go Junk Warrior. So altogether we're not locked. So because we do all of the Speedoid stuff at the end, that's why we're not locked.
Trap has value. Appear. Junk Warrior gains the attack of my level 2 or lower monster.
First, Take Tomborg. The only problem here is that Quasar can be... It's a target for... Quasar is a target for Super Poly. That's the only problem.
Okay. I synchro summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. The I'll rev it up to blast through my limit. The evolution. I activate my monster's effect. I'm counting. I special summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. I know what to do. I special summon.
I could already go into this stuff. Now, if I go Crystal Wing, I can't use the effect of Accel Synchro Status Dragon. So.
I end my turn.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. I draw.
No, Alcator negates even in that turn. I tried that myself. So you have to negate the Fiendish Chain. Oh, really, Yum Yum? I didn't know that. That's why I censored it. I didn't know. Really? I didn't know that, honestly.
Get my game on.
No, guys, again, if the Fiendish Chain resolves and he targets the unaffected monster, 100% the monster is negated. I tried myself in Duel Links. I was targeted by an RDA player.
I activate my quick play spell, Super Polymerization.
Where is he starting from? Quasar, of course. Makes sense.
Summon a monster. Take to the skies, Elemental Hero Stratos. Stratos' effect activates.
Should I probably already summon my boys, right?
I activate the spell card, Polymerization.
Honestly, I'm waiting for Rainbow Neos eventually if he has it.
One of my favorites. I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
This is the wrong order, man.
Activate the spell card, Miracle Fusion. It fuses elemental heroes that are in my graveyard.
Three monsters?
Summon a monster.
Four? Okay.
Throw down, face down.
I knew you'd try that. I activate my monster's effect.
What are we going for? Kai Drake?
The hopes of the world take flight.
Kai Drake pops everything, even though this guy brings back something. Or this. I wanna go Kai Drake. I wanna pop everything.
I need your help. I synchro summon a monster. How's this for an answer? I activate my monster's effect.
Elemental Hero Core's effect activates.
Oh. I put 10 likes on you if you do 10 push-ups, okay? Why not, my man? It's okay for me, Paulo. I accept the challenge. But I'm about to end the stream though. Maybe for next time. I can do up to 20, not 30, but 20 I can do it. I can do 20. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum.
Here I go. I special summon a monster. My turn's done.
It's go time.
Not the best courtesy here, though. Now we just have the boost and the level change.
I activate my monster's effect.
We don't even have the Speedroid, the other Speedroid boy. Is this permanent? No, until the end of the turn. Oh, maybe Kydrick was not the best option, was it? Maybe Kydrick was not the best option. Maybe just having Stardust Dragon and the Crystal Wing could have been better. Yeah, but keep in mind, Spaghetti God, that he could have not done anything to take out my Clear Wing Rider, because he would have been unaffected by the Stardust Boy, so we would have kinda chillin' with that.
Here I go. My monster.
And now next turn we could have done all of the pops. Oh, he also has that. Wow.
I end my turn.
Monster's effect. Here I go. My turn.
Thank you so much, Hero. Appreciate that, my man.
I draw.
Peter, he got the Stratos and the thing back to his hand. The Stratos and the liquid. Yeah, I would have punched with the powder trap, exactly. And if he was smart enough, he could have done that in draw phase, though. So maybe at the end, this was just was the best thing. But this is a good nuke. I mean, this guy survived because he had the... Who the heck summons this thing? Come on. Who the heck summons this thing? I guess we're definitely dead with this. Crystal Wing at the end is... It just lives...
I activate the spell card.
I guess we're dead now.
Sensation.
We're just dead. Maybe it was better to negate the whole field?
I fusion.
Not sure negating the whole field without getting rid of it would have been better, because I would have still lost my monster.
Yugioh's effect. My
Oh, we dead 100% here.
I discard effect Veiler from my hand to activate its effect. It negates your monster's effects until the end of the turn.
That was nice, just to hear Vect Vader from Yusei Fudo. I was still lost because he can just attack with this and yeah, we lost. Anyway, guess we can. I mean, we draw even poorly because I mean, he had the Necro Garna also, so not sure. Man, but we'll check his deck of one copy ofs. Of course, one copy of. Of course, one copy of course. I mean, oh what? Like he's no emergency call, and he started with Stratos. Yeah, I guess that's it. One copy festival it is. Anyway, guys, we are at the end of this. Thank you so much. 13 Gate, my man on TikTok. Is it possible to have Crystal Wing on the board with Stardust Acceleration ready to make Quasar? That's what I did, Todd. In the Invoked deck. That's what I did. Thank you so much, Spaghetti God. Guys, thank you so much for all of these company. Of course, Solgator, of course. Guys, video coming, and maybe as the Invoked version, I will find the missing piece to make this combo even better. So let me think a little bit about it, and I will come back with the video. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to leave a like if you're just watching this now, or even if you're in the stream right now. Thank you so much, guys, to all of you. Wish you the best morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time is in your country. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.